that shit off. Hold on. Take a look at the gorgeous gangster. I look good as usual. You know, the glaring of the sun does an injustice to the clarity of my image, but it's all good because nigga look good in real life. Alright. Good afternoon. You know, California sun hot. It's a California sunshine, something different. I almost feel like African sunshine, but not quite the same. You see me? I'm at work. I got 15 minutes with y'all. Still gotta watch out for these dudes. You feel me? Gotta watch out for niggas. Or I gotta watch out. Gotta be on my tippy toes. Today work conservative. You know what I mean? Same old shit, just a different day. He's trying to get it each and every day. Today's the first day of the week. You feel me? How rude of me. April 5th, 2021. Feel me? That's the date. April 5th, 2021. There's always people on each corner. I done made this shit hot. I always make something hot. Feel me? Niggas can't, they just can't do without me. A lot of people probably thought I was gonna go home. That's what you get for thinking. Sometimes, yo, in life, I've come to realize everything doesn't involve thinking. As a matter of fact, if you have to think about it, that means you don't know. Word up. Because knowing doesn't require any form of thinking. It just, knowing requires you just doing it. Because you know. Feel me? That's why sometimes I use the term, that's what you get for thinking. Because sometimes people think something is going to happen because they don't really know. I mean, they base it on what could happen. Is the probability of what could happen. So they have to think about it. So the next time you catch yourself thinking, just know that you don't know. The best thing for you to find out is figure out how can you know. Feel me? That's the best thing for you to do. Let me just put the from now I'm gonna start pulling this thing on. Yeah, that'll be the best thing for you to do. When you start thinking, you be like, alright, let me make sure that I found out that I know like I know. Feel me? You just gotta make sure. If you don't know, then you don't know. You don't know? Homeboys will rough you up, but you don't know. Homeboys will rough you up. Word up. But yeah, I gotta. These niggas done formed with false grass. They probably hiding in the grass. Shit crazy out here, man. It's like the desperation is at an all-time high. I'm telling you, niggas is desperate. They desperate to be seen, desperate. This is why boredom. I was thinking about this. I ain't want to talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. Fuck it, let's talk about it. This is why boredom is the devil's playground. You feel me? The only way the devil can play with you or even come to you or deceive you or try to trick you if you're not doing nothing. That's why they always say boredom is the devil's playground. If you got a person who like I was stuck, it basically go hand in hand with the thinking. Once you don't know something, you more when you thinking require you sitting still sometimes. You can't be doing stuff and thinking at the same time. It's not gonna work for you. You feel me? You gotta pay attention when you're doing something. That means you know what you're doing. But when you bored, this is when you have thoughts of doing this and doing that. Oh yeah, that's my shit, you feel me? That's my helper. This is when you have thoughts in your mind of what things that you could do to entertain yourself. This is why it's very important that you set yourself. It's not even about the job that I do, it's just about keeping me active. You gotta be productive, you feel me? Because when you're not productive, or you're not just going about your business doing what you need to do, or holding yourself accountable, this is when the devil plays with your mind and have you doing things that's out of your element. You feel me? It's a fact, man. Cause what will make a man want to watch another man? You feel me? What will make a man wants to stalk somebody else? What will make a man wants to be sinister or malice in any form or shape? What will make a man want to do that? It's a person who has no vision. You feel me? That's what leads to a man to becoming that. You feel me? Cause you was bored, you didn't know what you was doing with yourself. You had an empty mind. Your mind was not occupied with nothing. It was just boredom. So you let the devil in, and the devil dwell in there. He felt a void. That's the reason why I can come to any place in the United States of America in the United States of America and have people act against themselves. Because half of the time they was already bored already. They had to be bored. Look at this shit right here. Hold on. Hopefully. See how low that shit flying? Hopefully I can see it. Fuck it. It's not necessary to be seen. This is why I can come to any town and it's so easy for people to fall in line because you're going to find any one of these people in anywhere you go. Because there's always people who do not keep themselves busy enough and they allow these things to happen to them. You feel me? Because they're not true to themselves. You feel me? When you gotta be true to yourself, man. It's very, very important that you're true to yourself. Either you put God in your life so you can have some kind of accountability for the things that you do. You feel me? You have to place something above you apart from your own selfish ways. There should be certain things that you be like, this is the edge and I can't go over this edge. You feel me? It should be something like that, so you don't allow the devil to come in. I know some of you probably thinking, well, I do this and I got things that I do, da da da. No, you probably doing those things because it seems almost like you're being forced to. You feel me? You're not being active. You're not doing your. It's all about. I'm not even saying that it's career driven or anything like that. You could be reading a book. That's a good thing. You have to like do something productive. Do something that can help you. You feel me? When we talk about boredom, let me show you the definition. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth himself. His name is Wikipedia, the research engine of Google. Definition of it. They call it a state of being bored. And we are always bored. Every human in life is bored. That's why they got social media and everything. Social media actually makes it worse. In some cases, boredom may occur due to inadaptive rest or nutriments, low levels of mental stimulation, lack of choice or control over your daily activities. Feel me? This is what Google's saying. So this is basically how I broke it down too. You feel me? Low levels of mental stimulations. That's why I said book is good for you. You can read a book. A book will take you to places where a TV cannot take you. You feel me? So that's a good thing to do. Lack of rest. You probably rest will probably do it. Nutriments, the way you eat too. You know what I mean? A lot of you niggas be eating meat and everything else too. That puts you in a state of a drug. It's like a drug state. You feel me? So that can get you into boredom. You could be doing. You think you're doing something, but you don't even know that you're in boredom. People think they're on social media, so it's like they feel like I'm occupied with this, that, and the third. Nah, my nigga. It's just a distraction. It's not stimulating your mind. It's not helping you grow. That's what stimulation is. It's not providing any. It's not providing you any kind of satisfaction, sensation. You feel me? Also, boredom is a lack of choices or control over your daily activities. You feel me? Sometimes I force myself not to be too bored. I force myself to wash my bathtub. You feel me? Cleaning and shit. I like just to have. I give myself choices. You feel me? On my days off, sometimes like, you know what? Let me just. I know I need to rest and everything else like that. But if I find it difficult in resting, let me just get up and give myself some work. I'll be picking little things in carpet, just giving myself work just to keep myself very active. My life is boring, don't get it twisted, but I do not stay in that. I don't stay in that state of it. I don't stay in that state of being bored. It's a choice. You feel me? Because once you bored like that, guess what happened? This is when the devil comes in with his thoughts. Because everybody thinks that the thoughts or the things that you think of only comes from good places. Nah, it's influenced by so many things. You can have demonic thoughts. You can have the good thoughts. You can have good vibe thoughts and everything else like that. But in order for you to have these kind of thoughts, or this is driven. I'm trying to tell you what will drive these kind of thoughts. And if you want to have demonic thoughts, guess what? Sit down and do nothing. Be stressed and be bored. This is when you have those demonic thoughts. You feel me? This is when the devil creeps in and tell you whether it start playing with your mind. Now it's telling you that you a boy when you was born a girl. It's telling you. You feel me? This is where it starts from. Because kids nowadays, they have no choices. I mean, back in the days, I had a choice. Like simple things like that. You feel me? Hold on, let this shit pass. Don't go in there. You're not supposed to go. I hate when these niggas do that. They be going the wrong direction. Simple things like that. You feel me? Just giving yourself simple things to do. You feel me? I happen to live on my own, so I'm at the age where I don't need parents to tell you, hey, do this and do that. So it's required upon yourself to do it for yourself. You feel me? But fuck me, nigga. I'm old enough. I'm talking about the younger ones now. The younger niggas coming up. When kids don't have no choices in the house, and there's no school, especially in the summertime, there's no school, no summer school and everything else, they are more likely to go outside and get in trouble. This is when the shootouts happen and people get punched and everything else. You see the crimes against Asians. Well, I still can't pronounce that word. Crimes against Chinese, Japanese, and everybody else going up. Because there's a lot of, they opening back up. There's a lot of people who are bored. People haven't been going to school in a long time. Because of boredom. You feel me? Boredom is the devil's playground. The devil will have fun with you. Because he sees that your mind is not occupied. You don't even have to be a religious person. You feel me? Your mind is just not occupied. So he's going to fill it up. He is going to fill it up with everything possible known to men. And he's going to have fun with it. You feel me? He's going to have all kinds of fun with it. And all those mistakes that comes from it is going to be your own after he finish having fun with it. Feel me? So we just gotta, you know what I mean, stay busy, man. You know what I mean? That's the message. Just stay busy. Be occupied with whatever you need to occupy yourself with. I did some simple shit. Like, I said you can read a book. That's, you know what I mean, that's good enough. You can clean your house. Even if it's clean already, find something to clean. There's always something to clean, you feel me? So that you don't become one of these niggas out here when a new phenomenon comes into town, you are one of those people who's in line doing these things, you feel me? You gotta be a better person. And it doesn't even have to be you praying to God 5 times a day or singing Kumbaya. Kumbaya, Killer Ken, what they gonna do to me? You feel me? Like, you have to be so effective in the things that you do. Every time God called upon anybody in the Bible, he called them to do work. You feel me? And every time the devil came upon somebody, he was at look, man, the devil can only use those who are not doing nothing to attack those who are doing something. So the fact that you working or you being productive or you doing something, it bothers the devil. The devil will always find somebody who's not doing nothing to stop you from doing something. You see, the Bible also said faith without work is dead. So just be productive, man. Like I said, man, productive doesn't necessarily mean lifting a box. It doesn't mean you coming to where I'm working at and try to lift a box and sweat and your underarms and everything else and your balls is sweating. No, not that kind of work. You can do that work too. It keeps you active. That's a good work. But you can read. Reading doesn't require a lot of work. It's just mental stimulation. You feel me? It all starts in the mind anyway. So reading is a good place to start. That's all I'm saying. About to go back in because I got 5 minutes. Whoop, 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 whoop. You feel me? Boredom is the devil's playground. You know what I mean? So you don't become one of these niggas. Feel me? You all confused. Dig? Because you sat there thinking all that, you overthinking it. It doesn't necessarily just mean homosexual. It's a lot of other people who are like 50, 60, 80. They look 80. They probably just 25. Because they've been used for so long that they look old. You feel me? You don't need the devil using you for his little tricks and everything else, and you can't even tell the difference between. You don't know whether it's your thoughts or somebody else's thought because you've been influenced. You feel me? Because you decided that you're not active. You feel me? You can't just read any kind of book when it comes to reading. If you read a book that does not help you grow, it's equivalent to a person who don't know how to read at all. You heard that? So reading a book that does not help you elevate in any form of shape is equivalent to a person who do not know how to read. You dig? That's what a philosopher said. So not Selassie as a philosopher, you feel me? But so just make sure you read the right books and everything else like that. Because what's the point of reading a book and still have you thinking and you still bored? Because it doesn't stimulate your mind. You need things that can stimulate you. Feel me? Let it make you have an erection. It doesn't necessarily mean the erection of your penis or your clit. I'm talking about erection of the mind itself. Feel me? Let it excite you to that point. Anyway, man, I'm about to go, man. You know I should go, man. You know what I mean? I didn't even want to preach. but I guess I had to preach. So stop being bold, feel me? Do something productive with yourself, you know what I mean? Don't let these stupid niggas use you anyhow, anyway. You gotta know how to have your own mind so you can make up your own decisions, you feel me? Come fuck with a real nigga like me, by the way. Feel me? I got a few things I can teach you. I can learn from you too. Preferably a female, of course. I ain't even had to say it, they know. Yeah, I'm about to go, man. See y'all later. I don't know. I might stay the whole day. I might. I'm lying. I might. No, I'm lying. I might.